I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. The problem of gang violence has resurfaced in the village of Monticello with 2 shooting incidents in the past 2 days. 2 young men exchanged gunfire on West Broadway earlier this week. Then it was a related violent incident, more shots fired late last night in an area off Wood Avenue. Monticello Police Chief Doug Solomon says it stems from a dispute between 2 local groups, the Crips and the Bloods gangs.
There's been incidents of shots fired last night and the night before. We believe that that is gang related. Luckily, we've had no injuries. We have no victims. We're actively investigating. We're concentrating on certain areas of the village and certain individuals, and hopefully we'll be able to close this out by arrest and keep the violence down.
A bullet went through a Wood Avenue residence during last night's incident, and other shots shattered windows. The arrival of police units triggered what was described as a near riot situation last night as officers worked to disperse an angry crowd. A City of Newburgh man is being held without bail in Orange County Jail on charges he raped an 8-year-old relative. 33-year-old Abigail Galvez is facing a first-degree rape charge, as well as the felony of predatory sexual assault against a child. Police believe the young girl may have been sexually assaulted beginning when she was 6 years old, with the attacks then continuing. A homicide case in Milford is apparently headed to trial. A Pike County court judge has determined that there is enough evidence to try Patrick Kruger for the murder of his wife. Police say Holly Kruger was strangled to death inside the couple's home at Gold Key Estates in Milford last month, while their 4 young children slept down the hall. According to prosecutors, a family computer held incriminating evidence linking Patrick Kruger to his wife's homicide. Relatives and friends told police that Holly Kruger had been seeking a divorce and was planning to leave with the children. It is official. Officials at SUNY Sullivan will have less county money to spend for the upcoming academic year. After weeks of sometimes emotional debate, Sullivan County legislators have agreed on a college contribution that's $600,000 less than previous yearly allocations. County officials say their continuing financial troubles left them no choice but to cut back on funding for the Lock Sheldrake campus. College leaders say the decrease in county funding will result in the layoff of about a dozen non-faculty staff.
Headlines in sports on the way. 1965 gold. It's the Beau Brummels. 1340 WALL. Good morning.
Longtime residents of Orange County and vicinity probably remember it as a place to hear familiar voices talking about their local communities. Middletown-based Wall Radio has evolved over the years, but now an attempt is being made to bring the morning drive time back to its hometown roots. Most recently, Wall has carried satellite programming, but former Wall Radio DJ Mark West has worked a deal with Cumulus Media, leasing the morning programming hours, with now live local news, weather, and traffic being broadcast out of a studio in New Hampton.
Yeah, since 1942, Wall's been on, but of course the last 8 years or so it's been satellite broadcasts, and of course it's oldies during the day, which is a standard satellite show, but in the morning it's local, and we're back, hopefully to stay.
West and his morning crew are on 1340 AM Wall Radio Monday through Friday mornings from 6 to 10. In amongst the oldies music, you'll also hear a local sound that area residents used to wake up to back in the day.
Peter King, who was on the receiving end of a verbal tie.
And here's a sure sign of summer. The Hudson Valley Renegades are preparing to take the field tonight in their season opener against the Aberdeen Ironbirds in Maryland. Manager Jared Sandberg and members of the 2011 edition of the Renegades met the media earlier this week. Sandberg says his first priority will be to get players from different backgrounds to quickly learn how to play together as a team.
We already know what they can do. Now it's a matter for them to just go out and play the game and show us why they signed. Not try and do too much, play for the team. And you know, we're going to play every single day, so you know, take care of themselves as far as get enough food, nutrition, and stuff like that. But it's a grind, and when they try and do too much, or whatever college program they came from, they were the best of the best, and when they get here, everybody's the best of the best.
The Class A Hudson Valley Renegades are an affiliate of the Tampa Bay Rays. They finished second in their division last year. The Gates' home opener at Duchess Stadium in Fishkill is Monday night against the Staten Island Yankees. Looks like you'll be able to spend some quality time outdoors this weekend. Look for a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow, and it'll be very warm with the highs Saturday climbing into the mid-80s. Sunday, Father's Day, will be cloudy, and we won't rule out the possibility of a passing shower. The highs again will be in the mid-80s. Stay on top of what's happening anywhere news breaks by checking back here at Record Online and get a complete wrap-up in the weekend editions of the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.